it's time for WionEdit. Al-Qaeda, the ISIS, the Taliban and many terrorist groups in Pakistan. The neighborhood is infested with threats for India. Do not expect help from the West. The US only wants to exit Kabul and tout its failure as a strategic success and leave it to the Taliban and Pakistan to make a mess. Trump wants to do it before the presidential election. It would be satisfying to his voters at home, while the helpless Afghan government will be left holding the can. And even now, the Afghan National Army is no match to the Taliban. After the eventual pullout of American troops, the situation is only expected to get worse. If it is here that Pakistan unfortunately comes into the picture, the Afghan enterprise set up after the Taliban's ouster is bleeding losses, both in terms of people, territory and influence. It is 9 months since the US started negotiating with the Taliban in Pakistan. Far from deliverance, Taliban have only stepped up the offensive. The talks have been punctuated with violence. Only today, more than 20 people died. They were killed in an attack on a bus. And yet the US has invested faith in the Taliban and Pakistan, and intra-Afghan talks remain a pipe dream. To serve US ends in Afghanistan, Islamabad wants military and financial assistance, and it has sold hopes and promises to the Americans. So what can India do in a situation like this? India has strong ties with Afghanistan. India has big investments in Afghanistan. India needs a proactive policy now. India should make efforts to engage with all parties in Afghanistan, and that, unfortunately, includes the Taliban. Not engaging with the Taliban may send a wrong message. At a time like this, India should bat for an elected government in Afghanistan as well. India cannot allow Pakistan to call the shots in Afghanistan after the Americans leave that country. That would be detrimental to India's interests in Afghanistan as well as peace and security in the region.